Okay, here with Dundalk first team coach John Gill on a disappointing night for the Whites. John, the European run over. Thoughts on the game?
Disappointing, Dan. I think it's one we left behind us because I really feel they were there for the taking. Usually we've been really quite solid in Europe this year, as you've seen. Bar probably Karabag over there, and even then it was only 50 minutes to go in the game. But tonight we gave away really 3 presents. You can't afford to do that at this level. But I thought tonight we were more like ourselves going forward. People, like, you're trying to get a balance between getting what you do going forward and keeping defensively tight. Tonight, just the balance was in the other way around, as it normally. It's been the opposite up to this. We've been very good defensively and probably could have done a bit more offensively, but I thought tonight offensively we were excellent. Thought their keeper was magnificent. He was magnificent over there. But you can't give away goals like that in Europe. It's a harsh lesson, but it's a lesson we learn from. We'll dust ourselves down. There's still a huge amount to play for. Still in 3 domestic trophies. We want to try and do as well in them as we can. We'll dust ourselves down tomorrow, do recovery, and get our head on focus for Friday. And then we'll park. We just have to park Europe now.
Yeah. Come back to that. You mentioned mistakes punished at this level, and 2 goals down at the break. It was so much to do, but we threw everything at them second half. And Mickey Duffy's goal, a glimmer of hope, and then the penalty 2 minutes later. But it's sort of typical of his performance over the 2 legs. Greaves, the keeper, made the save, and that was the story of the 2. Really, everything we threw at him, he seemed to block away.
Yeah, he was excellent, but it would have been very interesting, Dan, if that penalty. If penalty goes in 2-all, 20 minutes, 20 minutes to play. Yeah. It could have been, squeaky bum time. But listen, it wasn't to happen, and I think when that didn't go in, it kind of extinguished whatever chance we had. But it would have been an interesting last 20 minutes. Can't fault the players for endeavour, energy. They tried their heart out. But again, I'll go back to what I say. We don't normally give away presents like that as a team or as individuals. Tonight we did, and we paid the price for it.
Yeah. You mentioned it then. Obviously, no time to we've got to lick our wounds, get back to league action Friday night, and we're still three domestic trophies to fight for this season. So there's no time to be feeling down, sorry for ourselves. We're straight back on the boat and domestic challenge awaits.
Absolutely, and we've 2 games in 4 days. So we've got a massive game against Finn Harps on Friday, and then we've a semi-final of a League Cup, which is a national trophy on Monday. So we want to make sure that we give ourselves the best chance of progressing. We definitely want to make sure we get 3 points in the bag on Friday, and we'd like to get to a final of a League Cup. So there's a huge amount to play for. There's obviously a lot of disappointed bodies in there, some tired bodies, but again, we'll dust ourselves down. We'll make sure that we park it, because we have to. We've got to be professional, and that's one thing this group of players are. They're very, very professional and they're focused. We're bitterly disappointed because we felt that they were a team that we could have got by, especially after going over there last week and doing so well. And I thought tonight offensively here, we created a bundle of chances, a bundle of corners. Their keeper pulls off some great saves, but at the end of the day, you've got to do it at both ends. Football is played at both ends, not just one end. And up to this, we've been really, really solid in Europe. Some people would say maybe too solid, and not maybe looking at the offensive side of it. But tonight, I thought we were very good offensively, and we just had an off day defensively, which we haven't had all season.
Yeah, and obviously, domestic form now, as the focus moving forward, has been so good. 14 wins and 2 draws in the last 16 league games. Still in both the cup competitions. There's a lot to be confident about.
Absolutely. Listen, we want to. We're still in three competitions. We want to win all 3 competitions. We feel we've the squad to win all 3 competitions, but we've got to get over the disappointment. We can't wallow in self-pity as much as we maybe like to. We've got to be professional. We've got to be focused. Because if we're not, this game is a knack of kicking you in the you-know-whats. So we'll be focused. We'll dust ourselves down tomorrow and hopefully go and get a win on Friday night, and then come in and prepare properly for the League Cup semi-final on Monday.
Listen, John, thanks for talking to us.
Thanks a lot.